Yo, YouTube, we are back with some more commentary for y'all. I'm joined by my brother Bear, the highwayman, Pinhead himself.
I'm
PJ?
also a duck now.
Yes.
I have evolved.
We've
I'm a
evolved.
bald highway pinhead duck. The title grows.
But we've got some matches for y'all from our local card shop at Sully's Abode. As we've said in previous videos, it is a card shop found in Bolingbrook, Illinois. So if you're in the Chicagoland area, feel free to check them out. They've got a ton of locals, the whole gambit, Digimon, One Piece, Shadowverse, you name it. So feel free to check them out. I'll drop their website in the video description down below. So if you're looking for a cool, chill place to play some card games, stop by the shop. If you want to play Digi with us, we're there every Thursday, usually around like 6:30. We've been getting a lot of players lately, which has been really cool to see. And one of them being Ante on the left. So shout out to my man here. He's been tuning into the channel a whole lot and kind of following us for a while now. And he was able to make it out to locals. So sorry I missed you. It was like the 1 week I wasn't there for the first time in a while. But hopefully we can keep seeing you over the shop, man.
You needed the rest. You needed the
life's been crazy.
The chill day. Yeah.
But yeah, we've got him playing Yellow Vaccine on the left, going up against Anthony's very famous machine build. This one is very scary. It is a purple-based machine, without getting too far into the spoilers, but this has absolutely bopped me many a time.
His chefing, bro.
Yeah, he's just constantly chefing. So hopefully you guys enjoy this matchup. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. Maybe this time I'll throw in a quick, pretty graphic to convince everybody to be like, hey, subscribe. You know, all that fancy YouTuber shit. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy it, and let's hop right into the match over here.
So while they're getting set up, I got a question for you. How excited are you? How thrilled is your soul and body for the unified releases when we're getting because I think we're getting that sort of special set. How do you feel about it actually in general?
I like it. I think it's a good thing ultimately. I know some people are like hit rates are gonna be low, blah blah blah. Like fine, I get it.
We're getting the set split or whatever.
You know, I get it. You know, we're gonna probably see some cards be a little bit more pricier than they need to be, but I think ultimately it's gonna be good for the game. Being caught up with JP is gonna be interesting.
I think it'll be healthier for the game moving forward. From after they do the two sort of special like sets that are going to be like the sort of like multiple BTs in one, kind of how like the game initially came out in the West.
It'll be an interesting contrast to see like what it's like side to side, right? Like JP and like what we have over here, because you know, we tend to have a different play style, and I think our metas tend to be shaped out a little bit differently just because one, we're best of 3. And I think JP players also tend to kind of gravitate towards the newer stuff, whereas you have folks like Anthony here who are like OG, like Machinedramon stands and will always try to make it work.
Right.
But yeah, I think ultimately it'll be very interesting. Just to catch everybody up to speed, Anthony had an Uko in the back on top of a Demi-Marimon. I know, craziness. In Machine, craziness. Supreme Connection. Yeah.
So Anthony's been going by. Another thing to point out here too. Does have jamming on the Seraphi, so that's why he let those checks. Shadow Seraph right away. Wow. Ante should actually have one more memory right now. So the cool thing that we learned recently, because I know we didn't know this, we were just like, oh shit, is that when you pata into a Gatomon, you actually gain the memory off of Gatomon's effect, because Gatomon sees you or is on the board after Patamon's effect resolves.
Yeah.
And it doesn't like look for specific parts of the effect in Pata. It sees the resolution and goes, oh hey, a card was removed from security. Okay, I'll gain the memory. Which was a really interesting ruling that we learned recently. So technically, like when you do if you have a TK on board and you go Pata into Gato, you gain 3 memory off of that.
Yeah.
If you suspend a TK.
Wild. Yeah. But honestly, really good start from Ante too. Being able to just like go straight up into a Shadow Seraphi, got 2 checks in with jamming, has 2 tamers and a training on board. So I think really, really good establishing just like a early board aggression. does swing. Anthony will choose to block, purging 2 sources.
Yeah. It's interesting. Well, the good thing too about having that the EX1 machine is he is immune to Shadow Seraphi's DP reduction. So if Shadow Seraphi dies, that EX1 machine is unaffected. Also, does not care about that ruin mode either.
Does not.
But the deletion could matter.
I think that's a good play by Ante too. I mean, like chokes to 1. Uko. Oh.
And
okay.
then Quartz. Okay, this is we're good. Woo!
We're getting real spicy in this bitch.
Level 7 on level 7 action here.
What the fuck?
Okay, we see Ante push at the Peta, go into a Gato, won't gain any memory off the TK.
This man was telling me he was talking to me today. He's like, hey, let me know when you want to test. And I see this, I'm like, I don't know if I want to test anymore.
Anthony has been, I feel like Anthony was sort of like kind of taking a break for a while from the machine cooking. Like he was messing around with other deck variants, stuff like that, just trying to like find other places. But then he ended up just going back to machine, and now it's just been like full chef back in the kitchen again.
He makes me feel like a fucking Chef Boyardee going against Gordon Ramsay.
It's really fun to watch him interact with the people in our Discord, which if you haven't joined, by the way, you should join. Where it's just like there's so many like different like build ideas that come up and so much like collaboration that goes on, and it's really, really cool to see everything going. Like I think Stream today was going over stuff with him, and Stream was like saying like how the build that he most recently cooked up was pretty nasty.
We do see a Magna Ace, so since Ante has a total, I believe it is 6 security. Oh, neg 6 and then long key.
Yeah,
not bad.
We'll push up the Uko here, gain the memory hatch and egg. Has a supreme connection in the back still. So what's Anthony thinking?
I mean, arguably here, I mean, Ante's in a really good spot, I think, comparatively. I mean, Anthony doesn't have much of an established. He could still, like, play down a machine and, like, pay the memory, but...
Another connection.
Okay.
Top 5. So I think this is Anthony's, like, hard slam build, where he kind of went back to his roots. Well, like, I guess not his roots, but, like, more classic machine roots of EX1 machine, me hard play, me pray. Because Supreme Connection definitely works better with that variant of the build. Because you Supreme Connection, because it reduces the cost by 3?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, by 3.
And then the EX1 machine is, what, a 12 drop? So you play it for 9, then you gain 5, so you play him for 4.
Yeah.
So it's a 4 drop level 6 that can't be deleted. So you can very easily potentially like keep turn.
Yeah.
Depending on what you have. But we seem to drop the Chaos, actually.
Which, I mean, will de-digivolve stuff.
Yeah. Question is, what will he de-digivolve? Will he choose the Ruin mode? Or will he choose the Magna to gain memory back?
Chooses the Ruin mode.
Seraphi
will swing.
And it can swing.
Popping the 8. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, because he has the inheritables.
Mame.
The metal, the Mame, and then what's the other inheritable he has that popped another one?
Oh my god. That's one hell of a play.
That was insane. That was a good play. And Anthony sort of putting on like a good show here of how machine, like if you can play it, like if you can pilot it well enough, you can still do pretty well even against like your worst match in the meta. Vaccine is easily oh boy, and there's the Angemon.
Ante, I see you with those pre-release kudos. I see you.
Ante has a really, really cool vaccine build from what I've seen so far. There's gonna be Tamamon as well. Okay, so Castle Swing.
Pop the Kuda.
Yep. Checked the EX1 Magna Angie.
Sorry for the little change in the lighting. It sounds like someone, or it looks like someone's probably just hovering over the camera a little bit, so it looks a little darker. But we see Lament of Friendship come out for 3. Let's Anthony pick this guy.
The Quartz just locks down the board.
Yeah.
And then reboots because of the Gigadramon inheritable.
We'll push up the Pada, which then allows him to go into the Gato. Which I still do really like Gato and Vaccine. I think if you're playing more of the like recovery focused build, Gato makes a lot more sense. I think if you're playing more of the like Kari, not necessarily like the Kari Tamer, but like sort of like the Gato trash security sort of variant, Gato is like a little less effective. But I still think it's a really good card. being able to digivolve into most of your level 5s for a cost of 1 is
It's
not
insane.
bad at all.
It's insane. It gives you so much gas.
Oh,
Mitamamon. Okay.
Trash is a Venus, a pretty Venus too. Oh,
And just in case people don't remember how Mitama works, it's when digivolving, when attacking once per turn. By trashing the top card of your security stack, you may play one yellow level 4 or lower Digimon card from your hand without paying the cost. The Digimon played by this effect gains Rush for the turn. And then all turns, all of your fellow Digimon gain Barrier. And then also, sorry, that's a separate effect. I don't know why I said that like in there, but then it has the separate keyword of all turns, all of your yellow Digimon gain Barrier. I don't know why I said fellow. And then opponent's turn, all of your opponent's Digimon with levels greater than or equal to the total cards in both players' security stack gain security attack -2. So right now, all cards that are level 7 or higher gain security attack -2. Yeah. So right now that Quartz cannot do anything to swing. So long
it will still trash, but it won't check any security.
True. Yeah.
So we do see an Angelomon come out to trash security. We'll recover 1, so gain back the memory from the Magna Angie. -6 on Quartz, which doesn't really matter right now. And then just goes ahead and plays a Pillow for 3.
Yeah, so can't reduce play cost, which just stops that Supreme Connection.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, you can't play by effect. I can't remember. Does Pillow stop play cost or?
I believe it's play cost.
Play by effects. Can't play Digimon by effects.
Yeah.
Which I guess that does stop Supreme Connection, right? Because Supreme Connection, you play the Digimon as part of the effect.
Not sure.
You may play one level 5 or higher Digimon card with the machine or cyborg trait from your hand with play. Yeah, so we can't use Supreme Connection.
Jeez.
So that actually
this is pretty good. This is very solid play by Ante here.
Yeah, so he'll go Gato.
Yeah.
Put an Angemon into security.
Gain 1 memory, gain another memory.
Yep. Can't gain off the TKs. The one thing he needs to keep in mind is that the Pillow also stops him, so he also can't play Digimon by effects. So for some reason, he's able to, which I don't think Mitamamon can unsuspend. I think it's pretty stuck, but
yeah. See a Magnamon from EX1 come out, go into a cost of 1. The Emissary to go, I'm assuming, into a Seraphi. Yep.
Yeah.
Recover 1 off of the Seraphi, then recover 1 off of the Emissary.
Jesus.
-7 on the Quartz.
Yeah, so now the Quartz does have a security tax back now. Because he's at 8 cards total in both security. We're swimming 2 checks though, and that puts it down.
We'll die.
Dies on this. Yeah. Doesn't lose any memory because did not have a ace in there, but now level 6 or higher can gain sec -2. This is Mitama.
So that's why, like, in my yellow vaccine build that I've been testing out a little bit, like, I do like 2 of the EX1 Magna Angie just as a fallback, because I feel like if you do that, right, and like you swing and the stack dies, like the ace just feels bad.
Having all aces as your level 5 like line is rough.
You're paying luxury tax right there.
Yeah, anytime. I'm realizing that too. Mitama putting in work right now. It kind of made him not really want to swing with the Quartz because he didn't want to like risk, lowering security any further. Now level 5s or higher can't or get sec -2. The other thing too is Mitama's also really annoying because like it has barrier, so you can't just swing over it, and it's not even once per turn, right? Because barrier is just whenever you'd be deleted in battle.
Mm-hmm.
So Anthony's just gonna scoop there. I think he's realizing that he's just sort of he's out of gas. Doesn't really have anything he can do about that board, and he only has 1 security left. The Pillow just totally shut off the Supreme Connection as well, so it makes anything he's gonna do a lot more expensive, which is just scary against Vaccine because he has so much memory he can just gain for free.
Agreed.
It's definitely a hard matchup. It's still a very hard matchup, but Anthony doing his best, and Ante though, like, really good pilot. Really good pilot.
Yeah, that was as smooth as you could ask for it to be.
Yeah.
Like, very well-timed plays. The Mitama was very good. But yeah, really, really well played. It's going to be interesting to see how game 2 comes off.
Ante about to make me fucking go back to trying to make a Kentaro's build work again.
Oh, God. I've been there.
I want it to work so bad.
Solid. So we see Abode go into training.
That's just gas, dude.
Yeah.
It's just straight gas.
Analog Man and Tapir.
That's a good start as well.
There we go. Gato.
Place a card in there. We'll see him
Places
place
another Gato.
Yeah, BT-15 Gato gains the memory off of Pata. Does not look like he has a TK in hand.
Go Magna.
Just go
Ace.
Magna for
Recover one. Now decides to.
We're
going
right up.
right up the line.
Trash. Play a little 4 lower, so I'll play the Pata. He'll swing. Do a check. Lives. Drop another train choke to 1.
Okay.
Whew! That's good. And now that Mitama just threatens a lot,
says,
right?
Yeah.
As barrier, the security attack -2 doesn't really matter right now because they have 9 cards in security total. You can see Ante explaining everything right now. The Pata
early
Mitama
Mitama is crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, the more security you check, just the harder you make your position unless you get rid of the Mitama as well. Which, I mean, like, Machine has plenty of answers it can deal with. Like, that stack right there with the Magna Ace, that is a Chaosdramon's best friend at the moment.
Yeah.
We'll see just the Supreme Connection come out. Top 5, grabs level 5 Machine, pitches another card. Rest will go back to top of deck.
Right, so
okay, we'll go into the
Gato.
Gato.
Go Gato. Like you said, should have an additional memory after he finishes his sequencing.
Gain 2 memory off
theoretically
the
be a
Patas.
4.
Yeah. That's okay. It's a weird ruling. It's a really weird
It
ruling.
is. It's almost like
anyone's
very
wondering,
like...
we've confirmed it with judges as well. If anyone like is like,
I don't know about that. These guys are smoking something.
no, we're not. We've confirmed it with judges and everything too. It's just weird.
Oh my lord.
Oh boy, this is rough. Anthony just does not have a board presence, and it's gonna swing.
Jeez.
2 checks, jamming or no jamming, but just lives. Mitama
will swing. Oh, okay.
Trash a card, play the Gato, gains rush. Actually, Mitama's kind of gassed with Gato now that I'm realizing.
Yeah.
It. Does the check.
Oh.
Gato can swing.
Don't you dare ruin. Okay. I was gonna say.
No.
But even then, like, what does Anthony do right now?
He's choked to 1. He has an analog on board.
He's got a Supreme Connection. So I mean, his best bet right now is to go like bonk.
He's got machines, so he's thinking about what he can do.
Okay, Blitz at the heavy mobile. Will Supreme Connection. Yep. So that'll
stacking those effects.
Gain him back 5. So he should, in theory, go back to 2. We'll Blitz. Do 2 checks. And he just scoops. Yeah.
Yeah, he just scoops. He's gonna just call it there. He just wanted to do the checks. That's, man, Ante just saw straight gas, dude. Like, that was just
straight gas, but also like just well done. I mean,
yeah.
I think he, like, obviously Machine is a very tough matchup to be going up against Yellow Vaccine, because a lot of what Yellow Vaccine does can just hard counter it. Like, the Angemon is a very big, like, that with Rush is just nasty against Machine. You're just bottom decking everything. Yeah.
Something I want to say. I have a feeling that we're gonna get questions about Ante's list. We will try to get the list. You're always welcome to join the. You're always welcome to join the Discord and like try and see if you can find the lists in there. That's probably one of the best things you can do. I know we've had comments asking us for the list. It's just really hard because we have so many people coming to locals now, and it's hard to like. Locals goes from like 6 to 10 p.m. People, it's a Thursday night usually at Sully, so people have work the next morning. So like, people are quick to get out of there once it's done. It's hard to like have time to do deck profiles, which we even still try and do those. But to get the list from everybody, it's just kind of hard to keep track of everyone and get the list from them down. So it's hard to track them down afterwards.
I will do my best to, if for the list that we do have, I will definitely try to just like kind of put a screenshot of both of them at the end of the video. But like TJ said, just if you want to just join the Discord and just ping whoever was either on the match or, like, for example, Anthony's pretty active, just ping him. He'll probably respond to you. One of us also like will probably be around and can provide what list that we've made. They may not be the exact same lists, but
usually a good starting point.
Yeah, and I don't want to post a list that's like not accurate either. Like, I don't want to put something that I put together and speak for, like, for example, for Ante, right? Because his deck is absolute fire, and I want to do it justice.
Yes, exactly. And like, and to, to all this point, we're not like Ben said, we're trying. You know, we have been talking about it a lot. We've come up with a couple different ideas. It's hard. There's a lot of other like it's more complicated than just like simply be like, hey, give me your deck list. Because some people just get caught up with the rounds and stuff like that. So
yeah,
we are working on that for you guys.
I think the
and I'll
big thing
probably
is just
mention
the
this at
time
the beginning
factor.
of the next video too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the time
the time thing
factor
is probably the
because
hardest
it's like
thing.
we gotta finish the round and then like have everybody organize their cards, take the photo, have the other person do the same. It is a lot of back and forth, which sounds like it's not a lot, right? But like you add on 5 or 10 minutes per round, that'll add up between a span of 4 rounds, you know. And we do want to be respectful to the people at the shop.
Yeah, didn't want to take away from you what you were saying with the vaccine stuff, but yeah, sorry, just wanted to put that out there. We'll mention this at the beginning of the next video as well, probably, just so people.
Yeah.
sure
But yeah,
to hear
thank
it.
y'all for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Shout out again to Ante for making it out to locals. Hopefully we can catch you on the next one, man. Great to have you on like a video as well too. You know, I think really just straight gas, straight heat from you. But yeah, hope you all can like and subscribe. Hopefully we'll catch you on future videos, and we'll catch you on that flippy flip. Bye bye.
Yeah.